We can now go to Parliament, where James Gyakye Quayson, his Asin North MP-elect, his swearing in is underway. My colleague Kwekwa Sante, who is parliamentary correspondent, has joined us with more. Kwekwa Sante, tell us what exactly is happening in the House as we speak.
So Aisha, proceedings is here to commence. We've seen a number of NDC MPs come in their white, as you can see there in your shot. Really ready for the swearing in to take place. And quite in an unprecedented fashion, we've seen the former president, John Dramani Mahama, also come in. The last time there was a similar swearing in of that sort, there was no such high-profile dignitaries here. But today, the former president, together with his running mates in the 2020 election, have all come in now, and they are waiting in the speaker's lobby. So you can see there a sea of white. That is the NDC MPs. If you turn the camera a little around and you go to the NPP side, there are almost no NPP MPs there. There is only the majority chief whip, Frank Anodambre, who is seated. So, and there are a number of other NPP MPs also. One of them I can see at the back, the former chieftaincy minister. But it's all about the NDC MPs today who are just waiting for the Speaker of Parliament to come in, govern the House in session. And at that point, we expect that Gyakye Quayson will now be ushered in and he will be sworn in. That is the specifics of what we have been able to get. If you look at the other paper, the specifics of the swearing in has all now been displayed. Clearly, today, Gyakye Quayson will take his seat back in the chamber. This is where he used to be until the Supreme Court ruled that his election was a nullity. And so today, when he's sworn in, that will be the second time he has taken the oath, and he will take back the seat, which will make the numbers in Parliament back to parity. 137 apiece, and the independent MP standing in between the two sides. He has decided to caucus with the majority side. So, Aisha, that is a lowdown in Parliament today. Any moment from now, we expect the Speaker of Parliament to come in, govern the House in session, and among the first order of business, apart from the prayers that will be said, will be the swearing in of Gyakye Quayson to become the new member of Parliament. We know that today he is expected to be in court, for instance, for his trial to continue. I haven't cited him here. I haven't seen him anywhere around the precincts of Parliament today, but the indication is that he's going to come in, he's going to take his oath, he's going to resume his duties as Member of Parliament from what we have seen. If you look up there in the Observers Gallery, you will see a number of observers who have come in there to witness the investiture of the former NDC MP, who is now the MP-elect. And we expect that he will come in anytime soon now, and the Speaker of Parliament will swear him in.
Had, for instance, from the majority chief whip, for the empty seats you see at the majority side?
So we do not have any understanding why NPP MPs are not in, but it is expected that they will all come in to witness this investiture. The last time there was a swearing in of the NPP MP, the NDC MPs were present, and this election isn't one that caused any challenges. So it is expected that the NPP MPs will come in. But as of now, of the 138 NPP MPs, only 2 of them are on the floor. The majority chief whip, Frank Anodambre, and the MP for Hunter West, Kujokun Ebenezer, the former chieftaincy minister. They are the only 2 NPP MPs in the NPP pews in the Chamber of Parliament. If you look on the NDC side, it's almost a full house. Almost all of them are in. There are a few MPs who are expected to come in to complement the numbers. I've gone to the car park. It seems like a full house. A lot of cars are available. The leadership on the minority side are not seated yet, but it's expected that they will all also come in very shortly, and that proceedings will begin so that Gyakye Quayson will take his seat, and then normal business will proceed. We expect some questions and answers, some questions standing in the name of some minority MPs having to do with the finance minister, Kerry Ofori-Atta. These are questions that have been on the other paper for a number of weeks now, and today finally we expect that the minister will respond to these questions. But the biggest business today in Parliament, clearly, will be the swearing of Gyakye Quayson. And as you will see, the NDC MPs in their white, clearly ready for this occasion.
Yeah, Kweku, we picked rumors that the majority is planning to boycott this event. Is this a signal you're picking, especially with the empty seats from the majority side?
That is not an information I'm getting at all, because the majority chief whip, who is in charge of whipping their members to come, is actually seated here. So the expectation is that the NPP MPs will come. when I came into the chamber, I saw a number of them who were exchanging pleasantries with their NDC colleagues. The Okaikwe Central MP, Patrick Boama. I saw the Deputy Communications Minister, Amapuma Boateng. There were a number of them who are around, who have stepped out, though we do not have any such indications that the NPP MPs intend to boycott this occasion. That is not at all any signal that we have picked. That is not something we know, but we expect that they will come in when the Speaker of Parliament takes his seat. They will come in, and this swearing in will take place, and then normal parliamentary business will continue. There are a number of key government business that must be done today. I'm not sure to be in the interest of the government side to boycott this business because Gyakye Quayson will be sworn in.
What other business will the House be conducting aside the swearing in of the MP elect?
So mainly, there are some questions that are standing in the name of some NDC MPs having to do with the finance minister. The finance minister is expected to answer questions about government indebtedness to SNIT and a host of other such questions, about 9 of them standing in the name of NDC MPs for Finance Minister Kenneth Uriata to answer. Like I said earlier on, these questions have been on the other paper for some weeks now, and it's expected that today those questions will be answered. But the swearing in appears to have taken the spotlight, and after that is done, it's expected that the other business will take their normal course.
Quayson is our parliamentary affairs correspondent. Will definitely bring you sights and sounds from Parliament as and when this event happens. Will definitely also bring you updates on all the business that's going to be conducted in Parliament. It is.